Hello, everyone. I have a lot of requests about the static electricity experiment, and a lot of students did not understand. So I just wanted to give you a little bit brief about the experiment, how you need to do it, as well as what is the theory behind it. I'm sure you must have learned about the static electricity in your lecture class, but anyways, I just want to make sure that I give you a little bit of glimpse again to recap. So the static electricity is more technically called the electric charging. The tribo is a prefix that stands for the term rub. So when you rub two objects together because of the conservation of charges, if one gets charged positive, the other one has to get charged negatively. So this charging by friction or rubbing is very interesting phenomenon, and it is a kind of difficult sometimes to determine which object is going to get a positive charge and which one will get a negative charge. Regarding the polarity and the magnitude of the charges that gets transferred, this phenomenon was discovered sometime in 1757. It's a very old phenomenon, and uh, I will show you the list of objects, which one will kind of get more positive and which one will get negative and which one will get less positive and things like that. But for this experiment purposes, I want you to look at this. I gave you the link of the simulation. So this has a sweater. It's a neutral. So when you have any cloth or anything in nature, most of the objects are neutral in nature. But when you're rubbing against each other, then the polarity, which would be like separation of the charges, that will be change. So something like if you see a balloon by itself, it's a neutral in neutral in nature. And if you see a sweater in nature, it's neutral in nature. So you see that you have exactly same number of positive charges, exactly same number of negative charges. And but when you bring it closer and rub it with each other, then what happens? Let's see. So I have this balloon right here. So I'm just bringing it close to this thing right here. And I'm going to rub it against it. So now you see that all the negative charges are collected into this balloon. So now I'm taking this close to the wall, which is neutral one again. See now how it is affecting it. See that? So that's what is the thing I wanted you to understand, and I want you to do this experiment and understand how it is working. And also I want to show you something else also in usual real life, like you say that okay, it's static happening. So let's see one of the examples I have here, how it works. Now this right here. See, so this guy is in neutral right here, but let's say that if his hand is touching here and his leg, which is actually neutral in nature, but if you're rubbing it against this rub right here, see that? So this is what happens. And also I have another example, as I mentioned, like, we'll show you the number of charges. Let me show you that one too. Right here. I think I had see this one right here. I have an example that shows like if you're rubbing that rod against that fur and if you're going to touch those aluminum balls right there, see how they are moving. So hard plastic rubbed that is against the fur, and now you're doing it with regular cloth and see how it will act. And now this is a polyester, and see how it is acting up a little bit differently. So polyester becomes negative and glass becomes positive, and in here plastic becomes negative and fur becomes positive. So this is usually you might see that like so danger due to this electricity, like dust explosions in grain elevators or explosions in hospitals and damage to the electrical devices. There are many such things can happen. So it is the real thing, okay? And so for the lab purposes, all I want you to do is I want you to play with the simulation, and I want you to see how the static electricity is working, and upload one screenshot and for your full credit. So I want you to see how this is happening. So now since it is all negative, so now it's going to stick to your sweater. So that's how it is happening. And I wanted to show you some of the list of the electricity, but I can upload that one on the uh, Blackboard so that you can have it as a reference. Okay, I hope you understood the experiment.